Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. So it's a beautiful overcast morning here on the Mississippi River, but I'm not going to fish the river this morning. We're going to fish the Industrial Canal. It's a pretty cool looking morning. I mean, I did have to lock the bike and trailer up there. It looks a little different up there, let me tell you. But here, look at this. 30 to 40, at least 40 white pelicans all along the Industrial Canal where we're going to fish today, even going out into the mouth of the river. So I'm going to try and do two different things here. I was going to do two different videos this morning, but the river is up. It's over 6 feet right now. It's blocking me from going up under the wharf. It's too high up under there. Unfortunately, I can't get through there. So we're going to do catfish and bass on the Industrial Canal. We're going to check out a new rod that someone gave me too. Before I start the journey, oh wow, there's more than I thought. Look at this. Some lead someone left here. It's either been here a while or they dropped it recently, and there's also a coin right there. Somebody tied 2 3-ounce bank sinkers together to make 6 ounces, and we got a corroded quarter here. It's nothing special, it's just a quarter, but it'll spend. I'm trying to get to a good spot to fish, but I think there's a camp right here. There's been a lot more people camping down here than usual. I'm seeing camps pop up where they never popped up before. And I mean, they could be nice people, they could be sketchy people, you never know. But they're probably asleep, and people are usually pissed off when you wake them up this early in the morning. I really can't tell if anybody's living in there or not. Looks like just a abandoned campsite. There's a lot of trash. Look what they were commuting on. All right, I found a good enough spot. Still got a lot of pelicans out there. Here's the rod that we're going to try out this morning. Now, this is a 6-foot 6-inch rod by Lew's. It's the Cat Daddy. It's a medium heavy action rod. And here's the reel. Now, I've had a few people tell me, a few friends of mine say that they don't like this reel. Now, this reel is rated up to 20-pound mono, but the person that gave this to me has 50-pound high-vis mono on here. What that means is that there's less line on here than what it's rated. Let me see the thing. There's you can put 165 yards of 20-pound on here. So it's got 50-pound, which is a higher diameter. It's a little bit big. This line here is a little bit bigger of a diameter than 20-pound test. So there's probably about around half of what you could put on here. Half of 165 or a little less, a little more, give or take. So that's all that means. Now let's see how this handles a catfish. Here's the rig I have tied up this morning. It's something you don't usually see me use in the river because these will roll in the river, but I was going to drop this straight down, so we're going to go for the rig that I tied up this morning. It's a slip rig, 3-ounce lead there, the bead, the barrel swivel, that's a pretty heavy duty one, and now I have a leader on here, a 50-pound mono that's clear, and that is a 6-aught circle hook. My bait is something you don't usually see me use in the river, not this part of the river anyway, but I have a lot of this. This is a chunk of pinfish. Trust me, it'll work. Wow. I wonder if I can cast this further. I don't usually fish rods this short here. It's making a funny noise. It's a little better. See how long it takes to sink. Oh, it's already there. We're gonna go with that. All right, this is 20 minutes on. We got a fish here? Yes, got something here. I was hoping this would work out, but I was beginning to wonder. First bite is the first fish, that's why, because I haven't seen any bites. Been watching. The bass don't seem to be active yet, but maybe it's about the bait that I'm throwing. I'll change baits. Kind of slippery out here too. My leg is still kind of beat up from falling through that hole. Got a nice bit of a fight. Oh, I'm just happy it's not a gaff top. Look at that. Either size blue. Yeah, I would say maybe the reel isn't the best, but it worked fine for this little thing. Really, I'd like to test this on something much more than just a few pounds. That's probably like a 4-pound cat. Let's get it up. Oh. There he goes. Sorry, guys. He came off before I could get him. He must have been barely hooked. This is the closest the white pelicans have been to me this morning. Well, that bait is totally trashed. We're going to change it. Could throw it back out, but this is from like 2 days ago, so put a new piece on. Right back out there. Oh, nice. Was I filming that? Maybe this is a better test. He hit pretty hard too. Yeah, this reel sounds kind of weird. Tighten the drag a little bit there. Two-day-old pinfish. Let's get down here. Oof. Feels like he's got a bit of weight. Maybe bigger than that first one that we actually never got up out of the water. It was barely hooked, that's why. I think this one's hooked a lot better. Come on, buddy, come on up. Oh, yeah, this is a tester. This is a good fish to test this on. See if I can get down here without slipping. Rocks are slippery today. Yeah, it's a much better hookup. Nice, nice. Let's get him unhooked and weigh him. See what we got here. Definitely around 10 pounds would be my guess, if not a little better. Settle down. Oh, definitely better than my first guess. Come on, settle down. Just a little over 16 pounds. We'll call that a 16-pounder. It's a nice looking cat. He's a little scuffed up. Got a bunch of parasites on him, but a nice catch for the morning. Let's watch him swim away. There he goes. Ooh, I think, oh, not serious yet. There's a little fish playing with that bait. You gonna get serious? Getting a good bite here, but I don't think we have a hookup yet, or we're getting to a hookup. Yeah. Yeah, we got the hookup now. He played with this for a while. Ooh. This feels like another good fish to test the rod out with. Don't quote me on this, but this rod is in between $20 and $35. I mean, $20 and $30 at Walmart as a combo. So it's really, really cheap. It's a good deal as far as the money goes. I would say that the rod is pretty decent, but oh, what do we got here? It's a nice sized cat. Ooh, beaver tail action. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, do it more. The reel is pretty cheap, but it's handling these fish just fine. I have a feeling that after a bunch of big fish, it might burn up, especially if you try to play something in that does a lot of runs. but it's handling these fish just fine. So I think it's okay for the money. Look at that, it's a nice blue cat. Looks like it's a good solid hookup too. Let's get down there. Almost not worth weighing. 8.58, just a little over 8 pounds. Decent eater size, Nice. Not happy though. Woo. All right guys, I've run out of time. It is now 10 o'clock. I need to go do other stuff. So I would say that this rod is pretty good. It handled those catfish just fine. I would have liked to have tested it out on a much bigger fish, but it did handle that 16 pounder pretty good. I would say that this rod is going to be a good rod for creek fishing for channel cat and eater size blues. That's probably what I'll use it for in the future. So the reel is definitely really cheap, but if you want to get out on the water and catch some cats at like a creek or, you know, a channel cat spot, it's fine for the price, but the rod is pretty decent. Okay, I gotta go. So like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.